more contacts, you're going to want to do that first. I have a link right up here in the corner showing you how I put those in. And then I'm taking a foundation that is lighter than my skin tone and applying that with a makeup sponge all over my face and my neck and my ears as well. So I'm applying a concealer to my lips, and I'm scrunching my lips up like this to enhance the lines and make them look even more cracked. And then I'm taking my Makeup Forever Flash palette and the white color from this, and I'm applying it sparingly around my face. I decided that the foundation wasn't quite light enough and I wanted it to be a little more pale, so I'm going to blend this out onto my ears and my neck and my chest as well. And now I'm taking a loose powder and just the powder puff that it came with, and I'm setting the foundation and the cream makeup so it stays in place as long as possible. I'm taking my NYX Blush in Taupe, and I am using that to contour my face and add shadows so that I look a little more sunken in and zombie-like. I'm putting it around my eye sockets, my jawline, my cheekbones, my nose, and my temples and forehead as well, just to make myself look skinnier in the face, like I've lost weight from being a zombie. I'm taking a NYX Jumbo eyeshadow pencil in red, and I'm just applying that to my waterline so my eyes look extra infected and tired. Because I couldn't wear my favorite winged liner, I'm taking the black cream from the Flash palette and I'm applying that to my upper and lower lid and then smudging it out really, really messy, just all over the place, just so I can darken my eyes a little bit because I have to have liner on even for Halloween. I'm taking two Coastal Scents palettes, the 88 color eyeshadow palette and then the 88 prism palette, and I'm using a combination of a hunter green color, a purple, a red, and a brown to enhance my dark circles and make my eyes look red and bruised and extra tired. I got this chewed up looking wound from Party City and I don't really like it that much. I find the ends are really difficult to work with, but I paid like $10 for it, so I'm going to try it. I'm applying it with liquid latex just to stick to my skin. I had to put it closer to my collarbone because my neck and shoulders are prominent enough where when I moved my neck it would peel up, so I had to put it lower. I'm just applying that with liquid latex and the edges are really rough, but I'm going to fix that later. To try to make the wound blend into my regular skin a little bit more, I'm putting a layer of liquid latex and then a layer of toilet paper over it. Now what this does is because the toilet paper is thinner on the ends, it tapers it out and lets it blend in with my regular skin, so it looks less like a prosthetic piece and more like my actual skin. So you basically just layer toilet paper over liquid latex and then layer liquid latex back over toilet paper and wait for it to dry, and that will help everything blend in really well. Making one wound on my face with toilet paper just to make it look more textured and less like it's drawn on, more like there's actually something wrong with my face. And it's the same process you would use on the chest piece. You just put on liquid latex, then toilet paper, then liquid latex again, and wait for it to dry. Now, when you're doing the liquid latex, make sure you use a brush that you don't care about, because this will absolutely 100% ruin the brush. I'm using $1 foundation brushes from e.l.f., which work really well. So for the rest of the wounds on my face, I'm just putting down a layer of liquid latex, and then as I go layer by layer, I'm going to start patting the latex like I am here. And eventually, because the bristles are stiffened from the liquid latex, it's going to open the wound up in the middle, kind of push the latex off to the side, and make it actually look like a real piece of your skin is opened up. When you color it, it'll look really realistic, but this way you don't have to go in when it's dry and pick at it with the tweezers. You can just open it up using the brush.
No matter what happens, we'll all stay together.
So I have this nail swatch wheel that I wasn't using, and as you can see, they break off really easily. So I broke off some of the clear pieces and just cut them with scissors to make them crack and look more like glass. And I made sure I had one flat edge to stick to the liquid latex on my face. I took some of the extra off of the brush and ran the flat edge of the plastic on it so that it would stick to my face, because the layers that I actually had already applied to my skin weren't quite thick enough or tacky enough to actually hold onto the plastic. So I do that all over my face. So I'm taking a mixture of the black and red cream from the Flash palette, and I'm putting that towards the center of the wounds. You want to go with multiple colors or multiple shades of red to give the illusion of depth and make the wound look real. So you want the darkest color at what would be the deepest point, and then it can fade out into a brighter red towards the end of the wound. So I'm going and doing this with a couple different brushes and a couple different levels of mixed colors to make them look a little more dimensional and a little more real. And I'm taking the same powder eyeshadows that I used before, and I'm going around all of the wounds to shade them a little bit and make them look bruised, like they're a little bit older. Now I'm covering the toilet paper and liquid latex with the foundation to make it match a little bit better to my skin tone, and then after that I'm going to take the red color from the Flash palette and I'm going to go over the area with that as well, and follow that up with a fake blood. We're going to use two different kinds of fake blood. The first one that I'm using is called a blood scab. It's a thicker gel blood, and it's darker and a little bit more realistic. It's not as runny as a regular liquid fake blood. So I'm applying that here, and it's just going to make it look realistic and shiny and juicy, I guess. I forgot to film the close-up of the actual product, but you can find it at just about any Halloween store. Fairly easy. If you have a hard time finding it, you can always just ask someone. And now I'm applying that blood scab gel to all the wounds on my face as well. So I found this shirt at Goodwill for $4, and it still has fake blood stained on it from when I practiced the tutorial the first time. I haven't tried to wash it out, but I really don't think that it will wash out of clothes very easily. So I'm going to make sure that if you do this, you don't care about the shirt that you're using, because it will probably stay like that. I would suggest just going to a thrift store and finding something cheap. I forgot to turn my camera on when I applied the more liquidy blood. All I did was take it on a Q-tip and drip it down from the glass pieces and let it drip down my face and also drip down the large wound. And then I actually just poured it directly on the prosthetic and let it drip wherever it wanted. I took the extra bits that were on my fingers and put them under my chin and on my lips like I'd been eating someone, and put a handprint on my neck as well. Really just have fun with it. Can't really make it look bad. It's gonna look decent no matter what you do. So that is the entire tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to you later.